Hello. Hello and welcome, everyone, brothers and sisters and friends, and a warm welcome to anyone who might be here for the first time. We're really blessed to be here to be able to meditate together, especially to have this opportunity after we've had a break. So it's really, really lovely to be here with all of you. And I'll be your guide for today. And I think most of you know my name is Heather. And if you have any questions during the session, or if there's any logistical questions you have, you can message me directly in the chat or the OTL team. Okay? And today's session will be guided by our spiritual guide, Sister Nay, who has more than 20 years of experience in the practice. And the meditation will be followed by questions and answers. So please feel free to ask questions on the spiritual path, meditation, spiritual subjects. But a gentle reminder, please refrain from asking questions about our spiritual guide's personal life. And kindly turn off your cameras and mute yourself, not to distract us during meditation. And then to ask questions, you can click on the raise hand button below. Questions can also be posted in the chat. So over to you, Sister Nay, whenever you're ready.
Hello. Welcome everyone to this session and apologize for my absence for around, I think 3-4 months. And I'm so happy that we can resume this session again. And I got so many email and texts saying that where were I, if I'm okay. And everyone just say to me that they value this session so much. Because within this world, this is a busy, suffering world. We always need a friend, a spiritual friend, or some encouragement when we go through this human life. But we also a spiritual practitioner. Because if you look in your life to find a sincere spiritual practitioner, is difficult. So the time that all spiritual practitioners gather together like this is very valuable. Okay. And I hope that I can continue to be a good use for all of you, because whatever I share with you is all from my direct experiences on this path. And you might notice already today we have slightly different background. So this is the background from Chiang Rai Center in Thailand. And I'm sitting here with Great Master picture, Ishwaji picture, as they are my master, they are my spiritual guide. And today I want to share some technique in meditation, in your contemplation, or some technique that will be useful in your daily life or daily practice routine. Okay. So we all know that within the practice, there's 3 elements in play where we want to keep our attention inside at the Wisdom Eye Center. So those 3 elements are attention, awareness, and consciousness. Our master, Ishwaji, always emphasized that it is very important to make use of our attention to build a very good relationship at the Wisdom Eye Center, the way that we can withdraw our attention inside and feel comfortable in that space. But sometimes we struggle to hold the attention there. So how we can sustain our attention inside at the Wisdom Eye Center? So this is what I'm gonna mainly guide you today. When we practice a lot of art of conscious awareness in our daily life, you will find that it will be easier for you to sustain your attention at the Wisdom Eye Center or anywhere inside that you like. And this practice has to practice in the form of contemplation during the day. Okay? And today I will share some of the technique that might be useful to you. And the third part of our spiritual practice is also important. Therefore, the most important is consciousness. For those who have found your living master and get initiation, so you probably be able to tap into this part of consciousness or our ultimate self. Because if you are a spiritual seekers, when you continue to seek a master or a living master or your spiritual guide will appear in your life to connect with you. And within that connection is the soul to soul connection that when you be able to withdraw your attention inside, you place your awareness inside long enough, you will tap into this part of consciousness. So therefore, within the consciousness, there's no control. You cannot control. It's given to you when you still enough or you be peaceful enough or blissful enough inside, that will come. Okay? And in my practice, in my direct experience, I feel the most important of the three is the practice of awareness. Because people understand how to withdraw their attention from outside to inside by closing their eye and direct themselves to one single point inside. I know that practice of attention is easy, but how we can sustain our awareness there? Okay, so we're gonna do it together in this session today. And now I want all of you to sit in comfortable position, and your back have to be straight, your neck have to be straight. You sit in comfortable position. You can sit on the floor, on the chair, on your bed, anything, as long as you don't feel too comfortable that you go to sleep. You have to remain awake and aware, okay? And you're not too comfortable that you drift into the dreamlike state during meditation. That's why it's advisory if you can sit cross leg on the chair like me, I'm doing now, or on the floor. Because like that, you can support yourself in a lotus position that you remain awake and aware at all time during this session, during this meditation session. And I want all of you to be mindful of your space now. You can start looking around in your room right now. Remember the size of the room, the color in the room. Anybody sit with you in the room? Okay? Be mindful of this space and feel comfortable where you are within this room. And when you come to the place that you feel comfortable, you slowly close your eyes. Upon closing your eye, do a long breathing, 2 to 3 times. And if you found that you have some stress inside you right now, some tension inside you, you can breathe in with your nose and breathe out with your mouth. Give love and appreciation to your body. This is your tools that you gonna use this to do spiritual practice today. Today, I want all of you to clear up the tension inside first before we be able to remain focused behind the eyes or at our wisdom eye center. I want all of you to divide your body into 3 parts, and we gonna do conscious breathing, the practice of conscious awareness together. The first part that you will go inside and feel and try to feel comfortable inside that space is your head and your neck. Go inside within this part, try to find the center of it and breathe. Breathe in your natural way. There's no need to force yourself to breathe longer or deeper. Just observe the state of your awareness, the state of your body within that part right now. Be at the center and see the flow, the movement inside this part. Almost like you're taking shower, but this is the shower, the cleansing inside this first part of your body. It is also useful if you can imagine your washing machine. You can use the breathing to go around, to wash away, to clean yourself, and stay in the middle. Observe everything. You might feel some tingling feeling. You might feel some sensation, some pain, some tension, some heat, some cooling feeling, numbing feeling inside this part. Be awake and aware of this cleansing process. And the more you can open up different area within this part, the more cleansing of energy, of vibration can go through that part and open up. Focus on the flow. Don't let your mind saying anything. Your mind will start to criticize. Oh, this is so painful. This is so much tension in here. There's heat in this area, that area. Ignore all the comment. Just move your awareness around within the flow of the breathing. Okay, give love and appreciation to this part of your body before we move to the next part. Accept yourself, accept this body, this tool that you have as it is. See things as it is and accept it. Okay, next part, you move your awareness to your chest area, to both of your arms, your hands, the upper part of your body, above your navel. This is the area down from the neck, within your chest, your arms, within your upper back. Move your awareness and observe this area. Use the tools of conscious breathing. Create the movement like you're cleansing this part. You can imagine the working of washing machine to go to different part of this second part of your body and open up. There's no need to create a deep breathing, but observe the natural breathing that you feel right now and the flow within this part of the body. This is the way that we do spiritual shower. Cleansing your tools before you make use of it. You might feel pain in some part, acknowledging it without create any comment upon it. See it and move on. Focus on the flow. Don't stuck anywhere. Observe your chest. Observe your upper back. Observe your shoulders. If you do it right, you will feel more refreshed inside. Move your awareness to both of your arms, your hands. Observe. Observe the movement, the flow inside yourself. Okay? Give love and appreciation to the second part of your body. Before you move to the last part of your body, the last part will be from your lower stomach to lower back to both of your legs, your feet. Find the center of it. And then within this, you see the movement of everything, the flow. This is a spiritual shower, spiritual cleansing. If there any tension, any pain, any numbness, just acknowledging it without any comment, any judgment. Observe your lower back, your stomach. See how you feel within the sensation of this part of the body, acknowledging it. This is your tools. Move to your leg, your upper leg. Your knee, the lower part of your leg, including your feet. See the movement of the flow, of the vibration, the energy, the sensation within this part. Be awake and aware. Have clear awareness of your body. Give love and appreciation to this part of your body. It is okay as it is. This is the tool that you have that you need to work on. Okay? Now we gonna connect all the three parts together. Feel the whole of your body. You can use the tool of your breathing to connect the three parts of the body together and flow the breathing to every part of yourself again. There's no need to focus on the suffering part, on the bad part, or on the good part. Observe everything happen at the same time in neutral way. We practice the awareness. We practice to know what you carry right now within yourself, within the framework of your body. Flow to every part of yourself. Create full awareness of every cell, every energy, every element inside yourself. This is your tools, your spiritual tools. Be comfortable. Settle down within the body. When you feel more settled down, you can slowly raise your attention along your spine, up and up to your wisdom eye center. You can imagine elevator. You can imagine stair that you climb up from the lower part of your body up to the wisdom eye center. The wisdom eye center located behind your physical eyes. You can create a spiritual space, a meditation room within your wisdom eye center. Direct your attention, your focus there. You can use the tools of conscious breathing to sustain your awareness there, to observe the flow there. Or you can switch to the tools of the inner sound, the inner current. If right now you start to hear a subtle sound, make it louder and observe the flow, the stream of it at your wisdom eye center. Or if you cannot hear any sound right now, still use the tools of conscious breathing to create the movement, the flow, the stream inside this area. If your mind still disturbs you, make a loud chat or telling you to check on this, on that, still pull you away from wisdom eye center. You can use the holy mantra, the recitation of the holy names to help. But if you see clearly the flow, the stream of the sound, the movement inside this area, there's no need to use any mantra. There's no need to go anywhere, but feel comfortable and sustain your awareness in this space. Okay, we're gonna practice to sustain our awareness by direct our attention to be in this space at the Wisdom Eye Center. I will leave you here for around 5 minutes. Okay? Try your best to be here and ignore the shattering mind. Be with the stream of the sound, of the light, of the light force, of the energy within this place. Feel awake, aware, and alive in this space. Notice how you feel within this space. What kind of vibration that you feel? If you hear the sound right now, within the sound, there will be vibration. And the sound can keep changing into more subtle. And the vibration will become more fine as well. And if you use the tools of conscious breathing, it's the same. You will feel the vibration of it, of the light force within this space. It can be strong vibration, it can be subtle vibration. Notice your awareness within this moment. Be there, be comfortable. Be at peace. Everything will continue to change, but the observer remain the same. The main focus of observing is there. If any tension come, any pain, do not focus on it. Do not analyzing it. Just acknowledging it and let go. This is how you can ride the current. You can ride the wave of your own true self, of the shepherd. Anything come up, acknowledging it. Some emotion might come up, some thought might come up. See it and let go. Dilute it within the flow, within the divine current. Feel alive and awake within this space. Okay? Then we can bring love and appreciation to this space. If you have a master, you can remember your master. Remember the memory that you spend time with your spiritual teacher, your master. If you don't have, you can remember the memory that you spend with your spiritual friends. Give love and appreciation within the association of the truth. You might feel blissful, joy, happy within this space. The bliss, the joy, and peace and happiness that you feel right now have a certain stream to it, a movement to it too. See the movement of the stream of blissful happiness within this space. Refill yourself with love, appreciation, gratefulness. You can move this blissful, peaceful, loving feeling throughout your body. So every part of your body can experience this bliss, happiness, joy, love that you bring to yourself today. With the tools of conscious breathing, move it around. Move it around in different area of your body. Open up. Make every part of yourself open up to love, bliss, gratitude, harmony. We connect to the stream of life. You will feel more alive, awake, love, peaceful within your body. This is your spiritual tools. Take care of it well. Because we connect with the stream of the supreme consciousness of the Master, then you can feel this flow of love, appreciation, joy, happiness. This is the quality of your soul. This is the consciousness. When the stream of the consciousness comes fully inside you, letting go of any control, just be in that space. Let go of all the control. Enjoy. Express love and gratitude to your master, to your inner spiritual guide. Feel the whole of your body. Still feel awake and aware. And with this awareness of clarity, feel alive and refreshed and love. Within this awareness, you can slowly come out of your meditation. And upon coming out of your meditation, when you open your eyes, notice the space within your room again. You might see everything in more vibrant way, in more colorful way. And if you be able to do this every day, in the morning, before you go to sleep, you will remain within the flow of bliss, happiness, and harmony. And this is the work that we practice today of attention, awareness, and consciousness. And you will see that the way I guide you through, mostly the part that you can really work on is the work of awareness. Because this part, you have some control. You can measure how much you awake and aware within yourself. And within this awareness, when you practice long enough, your mind or you will create a new habit that you will feel comfortable to go to the space, the spiritual space inside at all time. This is how you can build a sanctuary, a spiritual temple that you can operate from inside. And your attachment to the world, your suffering, your distress because of the outside element will be less and less as you practice like this. Okay. Okay, now I welcome all the questions, or if you want to share any experience, how useful it is of the technique I shared today, I welcome you to open up your microphone or your camera as well to speak with me. And you can use the raise hand button, if you want to speak too.
I think Anuba had their hand raised.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, that was by mistake.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Do you enjoy the session?
Yeah, very much. Sorry. So thanks a
You're
lot.
welcome.
Uh,
Okay, anybody else? Just enjoy, okay? Spirituality, if you practice in the right way, is only blissful, joyful feeling, that you have go through this life, in a practical way. All the solution is inside, you know what the answer to all of your problems is love, is appreciation, it's the acceptance. It's the feeling that you feel inside right now. If you can hold your awareness within this stream of blissful feeling, you can win. You can win every problem of your life, and you will see that the suffering that you feel will be less and less. This method can also heal the bodily pain and suffering, can heal your emotional pain, can heal your mental struggle as well. Because we open ourselves up to the flow of the divine power. Okay? This is in a very simple way that I guide you through, and I really hope you make good use of it. No? Any comment? Anything?
Yes, Stephanie has her hand raised.
Hi, Stephanie.
Hi, good morning, Nay. It's great to have you back. And I love your background. It's beautiful. It's so golden and vibrant. So I have a question to the meditation, which was very beautiful. And I almost stayed awake. I drifted just a little bit, but I had a question. Yeah, so I'm getting better. But my mind was wondering, when we start, if I do this on my own, so I start in my head, going down to the neck. And so am I focusing on the third eye center while I'm doing this? The awareness? No. Okay. I just sort of roam around in my head.
Yes. You divide yourself into three parts, like you cut the cake into three pieces, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you can find like roughly the center of it. Like in the first part, you might be able to place yourself at the wisdom eye center, right? For the first part, like the head and the neck. And the next part, maybe you center yourself around your heart, right? Because it's the middle of it, right? And lower down, maybe you center yourself around your lower stomach in the middle of it, you know? In any way, just thinking that, oh, it's like a three-piece of yourself and try to find lovely the center of it. Why I say that? Because when we observe the movement of each part, you have to find the eye of the storm, you know? Anywhere that you feel like, okay, this is gonna be the eye of the movement of the storm within, right? Then you place yourself there, okay?
And then once I'm placed there, so I'm thinking of the head and the neck, that would be like where the nose is, would kind of be the center, you know, of that whole circle. And then I imagine like you said, a washing machine kind of cleaning that area in that circular motion.
Yes, but you
Okay.
also have to find the movement to it. You have to feel it. You can't just like in your mind spinning it, okay? It won't work. The way that you see the movement inside within the flow, you feel the sensation move around, move through it. And within that way, you will open up different area within yourself to feel more alive, awake, and aware within that space. Do you understand?
I think I'm beginning to understand because my mind was trying to get specific directions. I can follow those and do them, but I wasn't letting go into the flow. Yeah, my mind was wanting to control whatever instructions you gave. Okay, that makes more sense now. So I then allow the flow to happen and I can use the breathing, but I still don't use the mantra at that point.
No, for the spiritual shower, okay? You don't use the mantra. You use the mantra when you climb up back to your wisdom eye center. And at that time, you can use. But in the beginning, use the tools of conscious breathing, you know, to create the movement inside, to create the clean up inside. Okay?
Yes, thank you so much for clarifying. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for your question, because maybe some people, you know, do like you as well, you know, want to make it right and create a lot of tension, you know, and not letting go. Okay, anybody else? Is there a comment in the chat, Heather?
So Rohit says, thanks for the blissful meditation. And Rose says, thank you so much for this great meditation. Nina says, thank you, Sister Nay. And I think maybe Ian had to go and he wishes everyone a good day.
Yeah,
I have a question, Nay.
go on.
It's maybe more of a clarification. It's something that Mike and I have talked about a little bit, about the words like light and sound meditation. Because Ishvar didn't really refer to it that way, you know, that we could remember. And even just looking back over many of his talks and things, he would refer to the Shabad, you know, the sound, but he never really used the words light and sound meditation. And I wonder maybe if that's a RSSB, more of an RSSB interpretation of it. So could you say something about that?
Actually, the method that Master initiate us into is called Surat Shabad Yoga. And it translates directly to the art of listening to the self, okay? And then in the East, when this method moved to the Far East, you know, so I feel I heard this from Supreme Master Group. They are the one who saying that this method is light and sound meditation. No, but within this practice, it's the same thing. Okay, because they explain about the inner region. They have the same 5 holy names. They place themselves behind the eye at the wisdom eye center too. But I think because of the language that they maybe want to like modernize, you know, the way we call this teaching instead of Surat Chapat yoga. So they use the light and sound meditation, right? To me, right, it's the same. It's just the way of publicizing it, right? That is different in, let's say, different culture. But I'm grateful that Ishwaji give it from direct word, from Indian term called Surat Chapat Yoga. So we understand, it's the same, but it's just, you know, the way they call it.
Okay, thank you. That helps. And I know, you know, sometimes literally if we're trying to look at something and it's like, oh, that's different and the words are different, you know, it can appear to be different. So thanks for that clarification.
Mm. You're welcome. And I like the way that we directly use the word Shabbat, because the word Shabbat can translate into many things, because within the flow of the Shabbat, there's a light and the sound, you know, and within the Shabbat, there's a light stream or the sound current to it, you know. Until this day, I cannot find the direct translation of the word Shabbat. But when you practice, when you actually practice, you go inside, like the way you feel inside at the Wisdom Eye Center today. And if you can catch the wave or the flow, that's the Shabbat there that I can say to you, like, okay, experience it, then you know what it is, you know? It's not even the light or the sound or even a sound current or a stream of light. Yeah, so it's like that, you know. Sometime, right? And in human language is limited, and we are exposed to international culture here, so it is hard to explain, right? When the truth essence of spiritual practice is the same, okay? Might be different in like fundamental level, but ultimately it's the same, you know. In the higher level beyond the mind, we talk of the same essence, but when it's come down to the region of the mind, it translates into our emotion, right? Our culture, our background here. So it's can confuse us. That's why you need a spiritual guide, you need a master, you need a living friends who have awareness that is beyond the mind to tell you what exactly it is, that can reach you inside, that can connect with you inside. And you, once you experience for yourself, you have no question. You say, it is what they're talking about in different culture, in different way, but it's the same, no?
Stephanie, did you want to ask another question?
Yes, I have another question. So Ishwa always said not to share our inner experiences. And so sometimes I get a question by perhaps family members, you know, what is the experience? And And it's different, I know, for each one of us. And maybe for some of us, it's really not that important to look for experiences. And also Ishwa said some are blindfolded going home. So I'm just wondering for the practicality, I'm never sure what I should share and what I shouldn't. And so everyone is on a different journey. So I would like some clarification on that topic.
Well, with the inner experience, actually, it is advisory not to share to anyone, as Master always say. Why? Because sometimes people can take it wrongly, right? Because you use human word to explain something that is beyond, beyond the mind, beyond imagination, right? And the way we perceive anything here, the way we look at everything here is different. So, and also when you share or the inner experiences, it can create your ego, right? Can tap into your ego. You feel proud because you have it, and other people ego feel hurt because they don't have it, So the problem can go on and on. But if you feel, right, you in the right space, that you're not gonna tap or reinforce your ego, right? You can share with the loving kindness. You can tell a little bit, right? The way that that person can understand, right? Not the way that you want to promote your ego. And any experiences that you share, be mindful that you will lose it, right? Because it's the nature of inner experiences. If we translate it into our words, right? Then you lose its sacredness, So you lose the magic of it. Then it just become a story, right? So you will know which one you want to keep, which one you want to share. But with my experiences, all the inner experiences, to me, if it's a real experiences, not made up by my mind, it's only happened once and then it's gone. I lose it, And because Master give me this seva of helping people on their spiritual practice. So sometimes I share my inner experiences, and I'm always be mindful that I'm gonna lose the magic of it. I'm gonna lose it. I will not be able to revisit it, And I also have to be mindful as well when I share. Then I feel that I own it. Then I feel that my ego also feel proud because I can share something that other can't, right? So if you practice enough of the awareness, of the conscious awareness, you will understand that sometimes it's good to share, and other time you should not share. You will know. In the right moment, in the right time space, you will know what to share and what not to share. Okay?
Thank you, Nay.
You're welcome. Okay, anybody want to talk to me? So no
Can you,
missing me after a long time.
can you hear me, May? Can
Yes,
you
yes.
hear me? This is Beth, and I forgot how to raise my hand on the Zoom.
It's
But
okay.
I wanted to first thank you for the meditation. And I wanted to say that the fan behind you on the wall is giving you a crown. It's making a crown over your head when we look at you.
It's
It's
not
really
a fan, it's a peacock. Look.
Oh, it's a peacock. But
Yes.
when you sit, it's right over your head, and it looks like a crown that you're wearing a crown.
Thank you.
So it was really good to move the awareness into other parts of the body. and instead of just our head, move it down through the body. And what I wanted to say is I realized that the more we give the attention to our soul, that is so important, and that is what's going to affect our outer life. The more attention we give to our soul, like you just said a little while ago, it's going to, increase the happiness and peace and joy, and harmony that we feel outside, which is so beautiful. But that's why it's so important to spend time with our soul.
Yes, correct. But the reason that we cannot spend time with our soul, because these blockages inside
Mhm.
yourself. And a lot of us go through our life not aware of what we carry, right?
Mhm.
Some people come to me and say to me, oh, I have this back pain that disturbed me for years, that I cannot sit peacefully in meditation. And I ask, okay, do you know why you have this back pain and how bad it is? Why it keep disturbing you? And the person said to me, I don't know. I said, see, so you never use any meditation to cleanse yourself then, right? Because there's a lot of mistake that we do. Because we know that, okay, we have the connection with the master. We have this consciousness that we can use, right? So our mechanism is that because everybody wants to rush to get to the goal, to the destination, right? So they're just like, okay, go inside, be at the Wisdom Eye Center, connect with the Supreme Consciousness, and then go, right? And what if your body, different layers of yourself, being the mental body, emotional body, physical body, hold you down? How can you remove these blockages? That's why I introduce the practice of conscious awareness to this, Then if on that day you have back pain that disturbing you and pull you away from the Wisdom Eye Center, you know how to deal with it. And then once you deal with it already, right? You can bring the flow of the divine consciousness of your soul, the feel that you can feel so full within your body here and now. And imagine if the clear up is so fast, because the more you do it, less and less blockages that you need to deal with. And the blockages maybe something that you did to yourself on the daily basis, and it's not heavy. You digest it a little bit and you come to this stream of blissful feeling at all time. You can imagine how you will change as a person. Why? Because within this conscious awareness practice, with the flow of bliss, joy, harmony, happiness inside you, your nervous system will also build the new neural path to accept this stream of bliss. And you will recognize, this is going to be the place or the feeling that you want to go to all the time. And nothing can stop it. But it takes some courage to practicing it. Why? Because when you work on your own blockages, sometimes those blockages inside you, the heavy feeling that's stuck inside you, when it opens up, a lot of time have emotional layers to it, have mental layers to it, because we all mess up along the way. And we take in all this heavy energy and impose it and place it inside our system. And it's sinking down to different part of your body and create start to be pain, suffering, chronic diseases even. That's why I clearly say the more you're practicing it, you will become more healthy as well. You know, there's no need to go to hospital or see doctor. If you be able to be awake and aware and alive inside your own spiritual tools, your body, your temple, right? And you know, you will be able to change in every way, even how you look, even how you are, even the way you think of the world, if you can be so soulful within your body. Okay.
Yes, wonderful. And when you have friends who, I have a friend who has pretty severe cancer and friends that are who are very ill, and you wish they had this practice. You know it's coming from a spiritual source, you know, but you can't tell them that. You can only have compassion, I think, right?
Oh,
If they don't have a master,
do you
if
want
they
to
don't have,
know how you can help them
yes,
without telling them? Okay.
yes.
For some time, I realized something. I realized that, okay, when we come into this creation, we come as a group of the soul, right? That's why right now you have friends, you have family, that you feel connection with them. And the way that you feel connection with them, because we all share the same bigger soul, you know, the same, let's say, ocean of love, right? And because this soul continue to be in everyone, including the criminal, including your friend that have cancer, including your friend that know nothing about meditation, okay? And when you operate within this flow of bliss, harmony, and happiness, you know what happened? When you go deeper and deeper, open yourself up until you reach your DNA level,
Mhm.
that's when you will start to affect them, to create effects of healing upon them. And there's no need for them to do anything actually, because they are in your connection, you know, in your spiritual connection, in your karmic connection. It's okay. Just like me, you know, why I'm doing this? Because you, all of you are in my connection.
Mhm.
Am I go to all of you and say, hey, look, be serious on your practice? No. You, all of you, voluntarily come to this session to sit with me, you know, in the hope that, okay, you will cultivate, you will get something from this session. Why? Because we have karmic connection, we have spiritual connection. And I don't see that I rescue all of you. No, I'm here to rescue myself. And by I focus on rescuing myself, the effect is that everybody come with me, right? Because they also get pulled closer and closer to God, to the Creator. This is how it works. That's why I cut off the worry. There's no need to worry. It's useless to worry. Why? Because then at that time, you place your attention outside, you away from this flow, you away from the blissful feeling. Okay? Focus all of your time to rescue yourself first. And the effects, the spiritual effects will happen when you reach the deeper layers of yourself. Okay? And it's very natural. There's no need for you to think and send that person love, this person blessing even. And them too will just receive it, you know, in their peaceful time. This flow will naturally go to them without you even direct attention to them to give them more love or more blessing, you know? That's why Living Master, all of the master is very clever. They come to us, they try to sell this package of initiation when there's no need, but our mind want to do something and we think, let me enter this initiation program, this meditation program, right? When it's just a trick for us to recognize the flow of love. That's all, because we have it within all of us. And therefore, right, if you really want to work on your liberation, it takes only one in the soul group to wake up. And then everybody will slowly waking up. And our master, Ishwarji, great master, right? Whoever your master is, already awakened when at the time that they came to you, they come to wake you up. And if there's already someone in your soul group wake up, there's no need to do any hard work, okay? But your work have to be, okay, how can I remain there, right? Okay, now I know how beneficial it is, right, to be behind the eyes, to be in the flow of love and bliss. But how can you sustain yourself there? See, this need a method of spiritual practice. That's why we enter the Surat Chapad Yoga, It's just because we have to train ourselves to be there. And once you're there, there's natural, there's nothing to do, okay? It's simple, but it's very difficult. Your mind will try all the tricks, to pull you away, Okay,
Very beautiful. Thank you so much, Nay.
you're welcome. Anybody else? Hello, Rajan. Are you raising your hand?
Yes, Sister Nee. No,
Hi.
there's no questions. This boy want to talk to you.
Hi, Rahulan. How are you?
I'm fine. Are you fine?
Yes, I'm good. Are
How
you a
is
good
Sister
boy?
Nee? Yeah. How is Sister Nee?
I'm good. I was thinking I'm gonna run away from this association, from this online meditation, but I can't, because all of the people, they still want me to be here, including you, I hope.
Yes, bye.
Bye, Sister Nee.
Bye.
How is Sister Nine?
Sister Nan is
Sister Nan.
here and she's good. She's okay.
Okay, bye. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye, Sister Nee.
Bye, Sister Nee.
Bye. Okay, anybody else?
There's a few more comments I can read. That's so sweet asking about Sister Nun. Oh. Okay, so Randy says, "You leave me with no questions, but full of love." And Athena has a comment. You mentioned that if a spiritual experience happens once, is it real? But does the statement apply to the radiant form manifesting within you? Or yeah, is it real? So you mentioned that if a spiritual experience happens once, is it real? But does the statement apply to the radiant form manifesting within?
Okay, I can answer this question. It is very interesting, right? Heather, you remember that one time we we were in a car, going somewhere when we talking about this, right? Like, okay, if you see a radiant form inside your dream, if it's real or it's not real, is it a spiritual experience or it made up by your mind? Okay. I can answer from my own experiences, right? Okay. Before I get initiation from Ishwapuri, okay, I saw a man, an Indian man, came into my dream wearing a smart suit. And he looked into my eye and he said, I gonna give you a initiation. I will become your master. And I'm just like waking up upon remember this dream, and I just thinking, who is this person? I don't know, who he is. But when I start to remember that I register to go to an event in Singapore to listen to satsang, then I search for his photo, Ishwapuri, right? Then what come up is that it's exactly him aptly in my dream saying that he will become my master. He's gonna give me initiation. So that consider as a spiritual experience and it's real, okay? Because my mind cannot make up. I never see his photo before or met him before, and it just happened to me several days before I go to Singapore. And then, yes, on that day, I get initiation and he became my master. But if I want to revisit that dream, and want to talk to him, have a longer conversation, that would be made up by my mind because I will have expectation, into that. And it's not something that come from my soul. That's gonna be something that play out because my mind. So if any experiences, you make it happen, like you expect that to happen, then that's not true experience. True experience has to come to you in an unexpected way, okay? Then that become true. But I want to tell you one thing. Everything that you can see or everything that you can hear is not the truth. It's made up in this illusion for our mind to understand, including the radiant form. Radiant form is not a true essence of the master. Master is love. Master is not only the radiant form, but the radiant form is the projection within our emotional body that connect with the master. So when you, let's say you withdraw your attention behind the eyes, the first thing that you will open up to after this physical body is the emotional body. That's why a lot of people, when the very first time that they withdraw their attention behind the eye, they will be greeted with the radiant form. If at that time their awareness is clear enough inside, they will see this radiant form of the master come and greet them. That's why they put there in the spiritual book, But a lot of us, sometimes we're not still enough inside. We're not awake and aware, clear enough inside to be able to see the radiant form greeting us when we enter the door of our emotional body, right? And a lot of us, maybe before initiation or after initiation, dream, seeing master in dreams. And seeing in dreams in unexpected way can consider as inner experiences. But if you expected that to happen, it's not part of inner experiences. It's just part of the projection from your mind. But I would say, the very smart advice will be ignore all of the experiences because it's part of illusion. Why you want to explore the illusion when you can directly feel love, bliss, happiness, okay, directly without actually have to see it first or hear anything first and have to undo that layers to get to the feeling of love and devotion. You know, the smart spiritual practitioner will be, okay, master, I don't want to see anything. I don't want to hear anything because I'm just going to waste my time there and waste my attention there. Can I go direct to surrender myself to you, to feel love and bliss and selfless at all times? You know, so the true progress will be when you transform to be more and more selfless, when you be able to let go, even letting go of seeing radiant form, the expectation to see radiant form. If you be able to let that go, you know, the true experience will come. Like, oh my God, Master, I feel you here with me in oneness at all time. I was thinking that you separate from me because I'm so busy to look for your radiant form. And that form you still see in the separation, you know? But I can understand everybody have their level of awareness to explore. And it depends of how sincere or how hardcore you are, okay, on your spiritual practice. And the most serious one, you know, will say to me that, oh, I don't want to see anything. I don't want to hear anything. I just want directly going home. Can it be possible? I said, yes, but you have to do it in the right way, you know? You have to be sincere. You have to come to complete surrendering. But we cannot do, because if you cannot even let go of small thing in life, you know, you cannot even letting go of control of the relationship around you, control of how you look, how you are, how you present to the world, then you cannot do the complete surrendering. That's why I introduced the practice of conscious awareness. At least in this practice of conscious awareness, asking you to pull your awareness to this moment, moment by moment. If you live your life moment by moment, then you will feel like you already letting go of what is the past, what is not in this moment. And you feel that it doesn't create any effects to you because you fully here and now. And you not project yourself into the future. And you will also lose the sense of anticipation, okay, of what to come in the future. So therefore, you don't have any worry. You're already doing letting go. If you be able to be in the moment, moment by moment, you know, ultimately, you will come to the point of complete surrendering. And there you have it, you know. I don't remember that I surrender myself in any way. I'm just very busy, practice to be here and now. And then I got the effects of letting go, you know, and then suddenly this flow of divine power, divine consciousness, divine love just come. And it's not because I'm asking for it. It's maybe because I'm purifying myself enough. Then this open up, okay? It means that you have to practice smart as well, not practice hard, okay? Anything else?
So let's see here. Okay, so Eleanor says, very blissful and grateful to see you again, as always, Sister Nay, even virtually. Just want to express my appreciation externally as well for your ongoing love and patience.
Yes, but it's not my doing, you know? All of this compliment. My mind like it, my ego like it, but I cannot accept that this is my own credit or I'm actually doing anything here, right? Because I feel whatever I have, whatever compliment that people have, I think people recognize what it is within my soul, you know? They recognize this consciousness and power, right? That create all of this, including this session for everyone to enjoy, right? And most of you might not really know me as a human or as a person either, but we here, right? With all of these strangers, but we feel very much at home. Why? Because we have this spiritual connection, right? And within this spiritual connection, I cannot, how to say, earn anything or take anything as, you know, the compliment to myself, right? It's all forward to master. Okay. Any more comment?
So Athena says there was a few occasions where a radiant form appears in a lucid dream, non-sleep state. So thank you for your kind answer. And yes, 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 a heartfelt full of love and gratitude for today's benevolent offering.
Mm. Just treasure it, you know, every spiritual opportunity that you feel love, you feel appreciate, even if it's projection of your mind, but it gives you some encouragement, you know, it gives you some pointers that, okay, you are walking on the right path, right? Just like before I'm come to this session today, a few night ago, I saw Ishwaji in my dream. And I know that that's projection from my mind, right? Because he cannot be in my house. I have a dream that I sit here in this room and he sit here in my seat with this background on and telling me that I have everything I need for the seva and I don't need to be worried. Just come and do my seva, do my duty and responsibility, you know? And I know, on one hand, I know it's a projection from my mind. But on another hand, I have this sense of appreciation, you know, that give me encouragement. Sometimes it's difficult for me to do this. And a lot of time I feel like giving up, you know, because it's so hard. I'm still young. I'm not experienced speaker or I know have experience to deal with a lot of people. I'm actually an introvert, you know. If I have my way, I would like to stay in cave away from people. But then on another hand, Master asked me to do this spiritual service. And I feel that even if I want to run away, I can't, right? It's not an option. I have to remain here. I have to do my best to develop myself while I'm doing this spiritual service. You know?
Well, we're very grateful that you have a willingness to keep coming back to your seva. Yeah. So Rohit has the big question. What is our homework for 2024 and 2025?
I want everyone to really be able to remain there inside. And it requires the practice of awareness. Okay. Like I said, direct attention inside. It's easy. Then what? Right? Then you have to sustain yourself inside. But how can you do it if you don't even feel peaceful inside or feel comfortable inside? Or when you withdraw your attention inside, every time you feel so sleepy, you don't feel awake and alive inside. There's a lot of problem there, right? So the homework will be, be conscious and aware at every moment. At every moment, always pull yourself to here and now, to these spiritual tools, and take care of your spiritual tools, this human body, very well, right? I'm not asking you to focus on your body. I asking you to focus on the element of human being of yourself. A lot of time, because we're busy, withdraw our attention and want so badly to go inside, right? In the belief that we gonna see the radiant form. Then we letting go of our human being self. But ultimately, if you want to experience the totality of consciousness, it can only happen in one body, which call human being body. It cannot happen in anywhere else. Even God had to come in human form in order to have totality of consciousness. God cannot be God and experience his greatness unless he come into human form and practice like us. Okay.
Nay, I just want to thank you for your selflessness and devotion.
I'm not sure if I'm selfless or not, but I accept the devotion part. I'm still work on my selflessness, okay?
Well, when you say you don't want to do this all the time, but you do it for Master, that's the selflessness.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, but what choice do you have if you so in love, right? Tell me what choice you have. Okay. I
Right.
don't have any choice. My hands are tied. Mm.
So just a couple more comments, and then we'll close things because there's no one else with their hands raised. Stephanie says we appreciate you doing Master Seva, and it helps us grow spiritually so much. So please continue. And Anuba says thank you for the wonderful session, Sister Nay.
You're welcome.
Mm. So did you want to say something, Nay, about the IMR, or do you, I can
Yes,
also.
there's some announcement that we want to make today. So please stay a little bit. So Heather gonna make some announcement. Okay.
Okay. So should you have any further questions for Sister Nay, feel free to write in directly via email. And we'll also post these links in the chat right now. Okay, so you can feel free to copy them, but you can write to her at love@onetruth.love.com. And Sister Nay will be offering online meditations on some months, which will be announced through email and WhatsApp the week before the event. Our One Truth, One Love WhatsApp group is a great way to stay connected and spiritually inspired on a daily basis. Sometimes we have some deep spiritual conversation going on there. And then information for upcoming events and past videos can be found at our website, onetruth.love.com. And there will be one more 7-day IMR in person in Thailand, held in Chiang Rai Center with Sister Nay, and that will be November 20th through the 26th. Okay, so the dates are posted on the website and you can register there. Space is limited, so be sure to register if you're interested in attending. And we're considering having a 3-day IMR in October, October 25th through the 27th. That's a Friday to a Sunday. And we just like to see if there's an expressed interest. So if we have 10 or more participants, we'll go ahead with that. So if you're interested, you can even put your name in the chat right now. You can email Sister Nay, or you can message me, message Heather in the WhatsApp group. Okay. And also, we don't charge any fees for our events, workshops, or gatherings. You know, but we do gratefully accept donations for those who feel inclined to contribute. And donations go directly to support the meditation center, ongoing expenses, which there are, you know, monthly ongoing expenses, and then to offer in-person and online programs ongoingly throughout the year. So we deeply appreciate any support that individuals choose to offer, because it does enable us to continue to provide meaningful experience for all those who seek them. So donations can be made through the website. There is a link, and we also have it in the chat as well. There's a GoFundMe page there, a link on the website. Okay. So thank you all for attending today. But I think Anuba has their hand raised. Did you want to say something? Okay, maybe it's just yeah, it may be just a mistake again. So we thank you, Sister Nay, for your love, your guidance, and your friendship, and for taking the time out of your busy schedule to be here with us, because it's an incredible support to us all. And thank you, brothers and sisters, for joining us in meditation and for all your great questions. And may we take this to heart and continue to, to be here.
Okay.
Good night.
For everyone.
Thank you.
Nice to see everyone.
Yes.
Register for the IMR. So I know that if there's more than 10 people, then we can do it toward the last weekend of October. Okay? So you can put your name down on this chat, or you can email me. So we know that, okay, if there's more people asking for that, then instead of doing online meditation like this, then we can see each other 3 days in a row, right? And then I can share the deeper technique if you want to. Okay.
And if we do the monthly IMR, it may not be something that gets shared publicly on YouTube as well. So just to know that would just be, you know, it could be accessible to people if they wanted it, but we might not post that, you know, openly on YouTube. Okay.
Because normally within that session, sometimes we discuss about inner experiences. So therefore, what we did in the past is that we create like a private link of the video recording. So only the participants will be able to re-listen to it and other not. So yes, it's the beneficial for those who attend. Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you so much.